Are you using Instagram to grow your business? If the answer is yes, stick around. I'm going to show you my secret tool for just being more effective on Instagram. Let's go. Hey there, what is up? It is Kim Ward from successwithkimward.com. And as promised, today I am going to be sharing with you my secret tool for dominating Instagram. I want you to go ahead and drop your Instagram handle below. If you don't know how to find that, I'll show you. But don't just follow random people over on Instagram. What do you do? How do you help people? What's your solution? And if that resonates with you, then go ahead and follow that person. Our whole goal over on Instagram is to be able to hone in on and really attract our ideal person, right? Whether it's your friend or ideal client, not to just have random people that you're not going to engage with. Now, when I say dominate Instagram, I don't mean become an overnight, vague, superficial influencer with thousands and thousands of followers. That's not the goal. The goal is to have people who trust you, who see, your credibility, and who want to click on your offers. You're there to generate leads, to grow your audience, and to potentially, sell your stuff. Why not? So I'm going to just bring up my secret weapon here. And obviously what you're going to see in the description of this video is a link, an invitation to join me. And so what I do when I'm in groups that offer like an Instagram train, I always drop what I do with my Instagram handle. And I actually say, if that resonates with you, I would love a follow, because I don't want a bunch of people just following me who are never going to do anything. Okay. There's no point in watching your followers increase if you are not generating leads and if you're not making money. You have a business to be profitable. Okay. Yes, we're all about impact. We're all about inspiring others. We are, but you have to make money if you're going to stay in the game. This is my secret tool for Instagram. The link is here. It's called tailwindapp.com. You're going to see a / with my information. Click that link and create a free account. This is going to allow you to link your Instagram account. And I'm going to walk you through and show you exactly why you want to do that. Now, the cool thing is, I think they allow you up to maybe 15 posts for free. And then you do have to pay for the app. It's not a lot of money. It might be like $14 a month. But when you see what you're able to do, it is a game changer. It's going to save you time. It is going to get you seen more by your ideal clients. We're going to handpick those clients and that audience and what that means to you. This is the desktop version that we're going to work off of. Yes, they do have an app for your phone as well. So if you click that link right there, you're going to be able to create a free account. And if you like what you see, you can join us Friday in that 2-hour masterclass that I'm hosting for just $27. Yep, trust me, it's worth it. So let me share my screen. We're going to dive right in. All right. So as you know, Instagram is a search engine. What that means for you is when your ideal client or your ideal customer is searching the internet for the solution to their pains and problems, you have the very real potential to show up in their search. Okay. The best way to do that is use keywords that they are searching for. So you know this already. I'm not here to give you a marketing class or a psychology class, but when you understand the pains and problems of your ideal person, you can create content that speaks to that. When you use language that they're using when they talk to themselves, bam, they're going to find you a lot easier. We're in what's called tailwind. Tailwind. Again, use the link in the description of this video because you are going to get a $15 credit if you choose to upgrade to the paid version. If you go find this app on your own, you're not going to get that savings. So number one, we are connected with Tailwind over to Instagram. And this is your dashboard. This is what that dashboard looks like. So as you can see on the right-hand side, it is showing me my grid. That's what your Instagram feed is called. That's your grid. And how cool. So what this does is it links to your Instagram, but it tracks your engagement. It tracks how your audience is responding to your posts, to your things, and it will kick back and it will say to you, hey, how many times a day do you plan on posting on Instagram? My answer was once. I'm not going to set myself up for failure. If it's more than once, I'll do it myself on the Instagram app. But let's be logical. Let's be realistic. One time. So if you look at my grid Tuesday, 10/26, it's telling me the exact perfect time and what time it will post to get the most engagement based on the historical data of my audience. How valuable is that when you have this microscope that you can look into and say, hey, this is the exact date and time that you want to post because this is when your audience is most lively. All right. That right there in itself is like, hallelujah. We're not posting and getting ghosted and hope that, oh, I used the right hashtags or I hope people, find me. This is like, hey, on Wednesday, 2:03 p.m., that's your jam. That's your time. So that's set up for me. I know that when I create a post and I schedule it for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, et cetera, it's going to post it at the exact time that is going to serve me the most. Okay. So that's number one. You can edit that plan. So if I'm like, oh, I've got some more time, I can edit my content plan and I can edit my time. So right here, edit time slots. So if I click this button, it's going to pull this up and it says, hey, guess what? I'm posting Monday at 1:20, but 8 a.m. is also our suggested time for you because you're getting high engagement. So if I went to twice a day, on Mondays, it would post at 8 a.m. and 1:20. Tuesdays seem a little busier as far as engagement. 11:50, 1:10, and 3:33 are all really great times for Kim Ward's audience on Instagram. Yours is going to look so much differently than mine. This is very personalized to all of the historical data that's going on with your followers. Okay. Any questions so far? That's pretty cut and dry, right? That's done for you. So if I wanted to, I could generate a new smart schedule. Let me do that. We're just going to click generate. And it says, I want to post once a day. I could say, I'll post 3 times a day. Give me my ideal posting times. I don't. I'm going to post once. And realistically, I'm awake from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So I will be posting somewhere between that window. So when I click generate a new schedule, it's going to pull it back in based on the new changes that my algorithm and my audience have made. So if you look what happened, it changed my times and my dates based on how my audience is responding. So you never, ever have to guess who's awake, who's responding, what time do they engage, what's the best time to post on Instagram. Nope, done. Boom. Now you can get to work creating content and not worry about day and time anything. So if this piece was helpful for you, drop an emoji. I want to see who was like, that's awesome. That right there is worth it. I'm telling you, this is awesome. And you can do this for free. You only have X amount of uses until you have to start paying for this platform or don't use it. Okay. I'm going to show you one other piece before we get into the posting side. On the left-hand side, this is where you're going to see the buttons and the features that you can utilize. You're going to see a link down here. I'm going to click this link. Ursula's getting it. It's valuable, right? All right. I am with an affiliate marketing. I'm an affiliate marketer, but I'm with an attraction marketing platform. That platform provides me with tools, resources, software. So I use my own, but I used to use what's called the Smart Bio. This Smart Bio you can use with the paid version, but I want to show you how valuable this could potentially be to you. I do have a link tree already set up for me through my platform. And what I like about that is that when people come to your bio, right, they can click the link in your bio. If you're using this Smart Bio, you're giving your audience basically a buffet. So no matter what you do on Instagram, whether it's a story, a reel, just a static post, and you're promoting different things. So I have coaching, I've got my affiliate marketing piece. I am in a network marketing company. So I talk about all of those things on my profile, and I never, ever, ever have to say, go to this link, go to that link, go to this. I always make it simple. And all I have to say is go to the link in my bio and learn more. So when they click that link, they could potentially come to your Smart Bio, which is a link tree essentially, and it's giving them the buffet. So if they didn't know that you had the other thing, they can come here and they can take what they need. So what you're able to do is create the Smart Bio with whatever link you want to promote. Are you selling a book? Are you selling a course? Do you have a Facebook group? Do you have a discovery session? Do you have anything coming up that you want to promote? The nice thing is on the left-hand side, you see this little button? I can drag it and reorder it in priority. Okay. So if someone's like, oh, I want to know about self-care products, they could click a link, which this isn't even active for me anymore. That's why I don't use this. It takes them to that replicated website so they can shop. Now there's a trash can. I can click this and delete it. And it tells me how many people clicked on this link. So now if you're using the Smart Bio, you've got that buffet. They can take what they need, but you're also seeing your statistics. How many people are clicking on it? What that tells you is, with suicide prevention, I had 13 clicks. With my Life by Design coaching group, this right here, that you're in this group, I had 17 clicks. I had 11 clicks for people to schedule a call with me. Those are the highest performing, which tells me those three pieces really land, really resonate with my audience. So it gives you just those statistics, those metrics for you to see where you're performing well. Something like 3, I'm either not talking about it enough, not promoting it enough, or people just don't care about that. So that gives me a little, leeway into where should I pivot? What kind of content is really resonating with your audience? So that's so helpful. And then it gives you the link. You can copy it. You go right to Instagram, you put it in your bio, and this is what they see. And it redirects them to whatever link you put there. So that is your Smart Bio. Just want to show you in case you're not with My Lead System Pro and you're not using a link tree. Like we have insights, which I'm going to show you are so fun, so cool. We have some kind of beta, which we're not going to get into for time. What I want to show you is called Publisher. Okay. Publisher. How is that link? How is that smart bio for you? Did you know that you could do something like that in Instagram? Here's where I'm really going to blow your mind. All right, you with me still? Now we've redone my time. So this tells me, hey, on Wednesday, we're going to post at 10:16 a.m. to get the most out of that. I don't even pay attention. So as you can see, I do have a post here. It's just sitting there. It's in draft mode. Okay. It would post Tuesday, tomorrow at 11:52 a.m. because that's what time my audience is most engaged. So I'm going to click on this. We're going to start from scratch. Okay. Here's my picture. This right here is where my caption is going to go. Now, if you're growing on Instagram effectively, and we're going to learn much more about this Friday in the 2-hour masterclass. If you cannot attend the masterclass live, you don't worry about it. You're going to get lifetime access to the recordings and the Facebook community that's associated with that. Let me put my eyes on. You're not going to get bitter for 27 bucks. So obviously there's a lot going on here. We want to make it most effective. We already have the time that your audience is most likely to engage with you. Now we want to give them something to engage with. So I chose just a picture of the ocean. If you click the tag button, you can actually tag a person. So when it posts to Instagram, it will tag them as well. So if I post anywhere and I go, it's going to give me everybody who starts with Joni. I would have to know the handle. That's what your Instagram name is called, the handle of my friends that I want to tag. Let me type in Joni Goodman and see if it comes up. I don't know what you are over there. I think it's Coach Joni Goodman. Anyway, you get the point. I don't know her handle, but then I would click done and it would tag Joni in this picture. Okay. If you wanted to add multiple images, you can right down here. If you wanted to crop it, you can. We can delete this post or we could replace the image if I decided I'm not going to go with that one. So when you're writing out your caption, you want some white space. That means leave room for your reader's eyes. If it's just one big, it's hard to read. And what I don't like about Facebook Reels is that no matter how much white space or how much, gap I have, it always publishes it all together. That's not me doing that. That's Facebook doing that. And I hate it. So as I'm just kind of plugged into the caption space, you're going to notice that these 4 options come up. F, a fancy F, a B, and an I. This allows you to change the font, the boldness, italicize, and really capture the eyes of your audience where you cannot do this from the Instagram app. So I've got it bolded and I'm going to ask, this is the hook, right? This is the eye popping like, ooh, do I want to read this post? Have you ever skinny dipped in the ocean? Now you're going to see the smiley face. This is where you choose your emojis. Okay. And by hitting enter, I can create that white space and go down further, leave some gaps there. Now this is where you're going to type your copy. I'm just going to say, ha, ha, ha. I'm just kidding. My soul has always been drawn to water. What does that say about me? Okay. There's no purpose to this caption. I'm just creating something for the example purposes. There's no content value here. But as you know, when you're creating a post or a reel, anything on Instagram should be like a mini blog post. It's either going to entertain, it's engagement, it's providing value of some sort. If I was promoting something, I would say, to claim this deal, tap the link in my bio, and I'm going to tag myself. So I type at Mrs._Kim_Ward and click my own name, because that is less steps for your people. So when you tag yourself, they can click on your name and they're automatically brought right back to the top, right to the bio. Now, what I want you to know is that Instagram algorithm recently changed, and it came from Instagram directly, that they said, if you put your hashtags in the comments, it is not effective anymore. Okay. So there is a button here that says, even though I'm going to see the hashtags here in my caption, if this button is checked, it's going to post them as a comment. We don't ever want that anymore. What we want is 30 hashtags that have less than 100,000 uses at this point in the Instagram game. Because if it's more than that, you're going to just get caught up in the tidal waves. You're not going to be found or seen, because there's bigger influencers. There's people with much bigger followings that are using those larger hashtags. Those are the ones that are being seen. So what we're going to do is just start to type a hashtag that's relevant. Now, on the right-hand side, it is actually showing me suggested hashtags. You are never spoon-fed this much on the Instagram platform. That's why I love this secret tool. The nice thing is, at the bottom right here, you have a color guide. So if it's gray, if the hashtag pops up with a grayish color, it says niche. Okay. That's very, very niched down. It might take a special person to find that, but it's okay. If it's light green, this means that's a good hashtag. Okay. Super dark green means that's the best hashtag right now. So I've got some orange, I've got some light green, I've got some dark green. The funny thing is, even though it's telling me these are the best hashtags, it's got 316,000 posts. That's not less than 100,000. I may test it at this point. We're just collecting data, right? When it comes to posting. So I may use their recommendation, their suggested hashtags, just to see how much engagement I get. If it's not a lot, then the next time I may come in and I'm going to create my own hashtags that have less than 100,000. If it's orange, that means it's highly competitive. So don't use it. It has 5.6 million, 5.5 million. There's too many people using that. You'll never get found. So what I might do is I might type in the word ocean and see what populates. And I can actually see underneath the hashtag how many uses it's already had. So I have ocean with 65,000. Hey, that's less than 100,000. I'm going to use it. And we go space. And in the right-hand corner, it's now counting how many hashtags I have. So I don't even have to count to 30. I've got 1 out of 30. Woohoo! Let's type another one. I'm going to type in ocean again. Ocean captures, right? Ocean magazine, 13,000. And it's showing up green because those are good hashtags, which is awesome. They have less than 100,000 uses. So I have better chance of being seen by the people searching these niches. I'm very excited for Friday because I'm going to show you some really, really cool things on Instagram. This is a beginner's course. So, if you're already crushing it over there, don't sign up. I mean, I may teach you something new, but is it worth you risking $27? I don't know. All right. So at any point, if I want to bring some attention through the capture or through the caption to my people, I might say, to claim this deal, right? I'm going to highlight, tap the link in my bio. I can italicize it. I can bold it. And that's how it's going to show up on my page. It really helps you stand out from, what you've been doing or other people. As you can see, if I want to use those suggested hashtags, there's a button here that shuffles. So I can click this button. There's underwater photography, so you can go based on this color wheel, or you can do up to 30 of your own. So then we can add a location if we want to. Statistics show that posts with a location do perform better than posts without a location. When I say location, this does not have to be a physical location. I just met with a client a little bit ago, and we use the word kitchen because that's what she does. That's what she teaches. She does cooking and all kinds of really, really cool stuff. There's nothing here that really, entices me. So let me type in ocean. Not a lot of great choices here. You are going to find more from the Instagram app directly. And if you are using your smart bio, which I showed you earlier, you can attach a link to this particular photo. So now that means people can click on it and be redirected to whatever link you're promoting. And if you have like the Mac Daddy service here, you can also cross promote to Pinterest as well as a Facebook business page if you wanted to. Those are paid features. And then down below, you see here that you can choose whatever day you want, and it's already gotten that ideal time for your audience. So if I said, I'm going to post this one on Thursday, when I click this schedule button, it puts it over on my grid. So not only am I seeing a visual of what my Instagram grid is going to look like, but I can pick and choose and get that going for myself. So what questions do you have for me? Drop them in the comment section so that I can make sure I close the gap for you. But this tool has really helped me look at my grid, find out when, that highest chance for engagement is, so that when I'm posting, I'm not just posting. It's time consuming coming up with content. It's time consuming creating graphics. I don't want to just post and have crickets, right? You want to be effective. You want the most and the biggest bang for your buck, as we say. This tool, like I said, is free up to a certain amount of uses. And then from there, you are going to have to pay for it if you want to keep using it. But like I said, with my link there, you're going to get that $15 credit. And then you can come here and you can send your friends that same $15 credit by just sharing this. It's not an affiliate piece where you're getting paid when people use it. So I do not make money when you use this app, but you and I are both going to get a $15 credit if you do. So you've got your smart bio, you've got your publisher. We covered a lot there. And now we can look at insights. This is really, really fun because you want to know how your posts are performing. You want to know if you're in front of the right people. And that's one thing that we're really going to hone in on Friday through the masterclass is how to find those people, how to find your ideal people. Now, this is an overview of your profile performance. On the right-hand side, you can choose. Do I want to look at just the last 7 days? Sometimes week by week is the best. You can do the last 2 weeks or the last month. So I want to look at the last month and see how well October did in comparison with September, right? And then if you want to niche down further, you can do week by week. So right now I'm sitting at, just under 2,500 followers, which you don't want to be addicted to your following. You can still generate plenty of leads and you can still make money as long as these followers are the right followers for you. Okay. And for me to generate 2 to 5 leads a day from just Instagram says I'm doing a good job at that. So this tells you in the last 30 days, you've grown by 269 followers. Metrics are so important to your business because you want to look for proof of concept. Is what I'm doing worth my time? And you know that because you are tracking the response. Okay. So we can look at the posts. I have 602 posts. That's 19 more than I had last month. So boom. Comments, 1694 comments. That's up by 46 comments from last month. So again, you're just looking at the data and saying, great, what did I do differently this month? Did I get in front of the right people? Or am I posting content that is valuable and that they are really connecting and engaging with? And then as far as likes, I have 9,600 likes, which is up by 345. So hello, whatever I'm posting this month is really sitting well with my audience. And that's really cool. So then you can just look at this chart for a quick, am I growing? And as you can see, it's definitely scaling up. Took a little dip here, up, took a small dip, and then it's growing. So it's really, really increasing, which is cool to see. Being able to track your progress is so important when it comes to any business. All right. And this is where a lot of entrepreneurs and home-based business people fail, is that they post and run, right? There's no strategy behind what you're doing. You are throwing spaghetti against the wall to see what sticks. This helps you become more professional, more of a business-minded person, so that you have to look at your time. Where is it well spent? Where is it being wasted? Okay. And then over here, you actually have a daily follower growth chart. So if you look at September 27th, October 4th, boom, growing. I had 4 people unfollow me on this day. I had no growth here, no growth here, no growth here, no growth here, but a lot of growth through the rest of the month. I mean, one day here, I had 33 new followers in one day. Come here, I had 33 new followers on October 7th. This gives you insight to where you're spending your time. Why did I have growth like that on some days and then none on the other? I'm going to tell you why. I go into Facebook groups where we are allowed to promote our Instagram channels. And those days, it's because I'm very, very active in those Facebook groups, sending the message that I shared with you. Here's my one-liner. If it resonates with you and you like that kind of content, then follow me. And then I drop my Instagram handle. I don't drop my handle and run, because I don't want every single person following me, because when they do, and you don't follow them back because they're not right for you, you have days like this where I had 4 people unfollow me. I want retention. I want longevity. I want super fans. I want people who are going to buy my coaching. I want people who are going to be on my newsletter, right? Who are going to join me in MLSP because I add value to their business, their life, their mindset. Now, we're going to scroll down. This is really cool because it gives you an engagement rate. What? So obviously you have an engagement rate of 100. You are never going to have 100% of your audience engaging with your stuff. So my engagement rate generally is around the 90-something%. Right now, you can see I have an engagement rate of 87.9%. And what I love about this is it looks like a gas needle, right? If it's green, you can look really quickly and be like, okay, great, I'm doing good as far as engagement. It's going to be yellow if it's like, and if it's red, you're in big trouble. You're not engaging with people, so they're not reciprocating. So I'm sitting here with an 87, almost 88% engagement rate, which is pretty good, pretty good. You can look at your reaction score. This is per post. So my engagement score is 18 on a 30-day average. You can look down here, very small, very hard to see. 19.1 has been my 30-day high. That's great, but what does this mean? Well, you can see this question mark here. What is the retention score? How much your posts are being liked or commented across your profile. So this gauge displays how high your reaction is compared to each of the last 30 days. A full gauge means that you've reached a new 30-day high. So this half circle is almost full. Almost. So I'm at 18.80. It's almost full. So if I get new reactions when I post my stuff, I have the potential to blow past that 19.1. Then you have an engagement score. So how many people out of your current followers are engaging? I've got a pretty big gap here. 8.55 is my 30-day high. So if we look at this, it just says it's measure of your audience's engagement with your post, giving you insight into how much interaction your posts are receiving on a per follower basis. So it looks at your engagement score is your total engagement divided by your total posts divided by 1,000 followers. That's a lot of math. I know it's a lot, but you have time. If you get this app and you create your profile, link it to your Instagram, you can come in here and play, collect the data, see where your time is well spent. 7.64 my 30-day. So I can do better with my engagement. I will tell you, I haven't really had the time to engage with my people. So more than likely, it's not being reciprocated. Okay. So that's why my engagement rate is 87, where it used to be 89%. So we covered a lot today. I went over on time just a little bit. If this was valuable to you, definitely click that link, get your account established. You know, even if you can't, it's like I said, it's like $14 a month. If that is just not for your budget right now, come in here and use it for that free trial period, however long that is. I think it's like 15 posts. So if you're not posting every day, you can extend the life of your free trial. I definitely upgraded to that free version like a year ago. I've been using this for almost 2 years now, and it's really helped my performance and show me where those gaps are, but where those strong points are as well. And then again, Friday is our 2-hour masterclass. It's a one-time payment of $27. You're going to come into the private Facebook group. If you can't be there live from 10 to 12 Central, you're going to get lifetime access to the replay, which is right there in your Facebook group. And so imagine after today, this is just free, what we're going to tackle on Friday. So let me know if this was valuable to you. I will be back throughout the week to share some really cool stuff over on Instagram. And we're just focusing a little bit over there because with it being a search engine, you can really expose your content. And I'm sorry, but you know, Facebook is unstable. Facebook is changing its name. Facebook is going to be going through a huge overhaul. And I don't know what that looks like for business. So if you're not, you know, cross-referencing your content on different social media platforms, if you're not growing an email list, we just don't know the future of Facebook. So you could potentially be putting your business, you know, in harm's way. So thank you for spending so much time with me today. I will see you throughout the week. And absolutely, if you or your team or anybody you know wants to get better at Instagram, the invitation is right there in the description of this video. $27, that gets you in, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Have a great day, and I'll see you throughout the week. Bye for now.